All right, let it commence.
Well now.
Looks like we've reached the intermission segment, which means it's time for our Guess the Victim quiz. A victim quiz, not a culprit quiz? The only victims are the people who are still watching this drawn-out, boring crap. Why are you being such a downer all of us? Oh, why are you being such a downer all of a sudden? I thought that was Monokuma talking all the time. It is okay. I'm sure everyone is happy. How do you know? They could be skipping the entire conversation for all you know. True. I can't take it. I can't take it anymore. I'm the real victim. Hear me. Why are you getting upset? If anything, I'm the real victim. I gotta put up with all this nonsense all the time. That's the right answer, Monodum. What? He hasn't said anything. Exactly, because there are no victims. Yep, even if you're killed in this killing game, you're a winner. Because then everyone mourns you, and you get tons of posthumous popularity.
Daddy!
Oh, Daddy, you don't need to reveal these kinds of behind-the-scenes details.
Right.
Dying makes you more popular, then we gotta die soon, too. Is that true? Are the dead characters the most popular in this game? Kind of, yeah. And I think about it, how many people are talking about Aoi other than me? Not many. Resume.
Ooh, this is my impression of a spooky, scary ghost.
Ah! I'm fine with real ghosts, but impressions of them are too scary!
Logic does not compute.
Did you hear something?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Okay, he's planning murder again.
What else is scary? Sweet buns. Yep, tasty, tasty sweet buns.
Sweet buns are good.
So round, so sweet, so delicious.
Sweet buns so good.
That doesn't sound scary at all.
I'm scared too. Scared of losing my friends.
Did you hear something?
Oh.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Maybe they're both dying. Oh, fuck. Monodum is... You're getting on the wrong side of Monodum.
Answer us, Himiko. You chose the middle room to lure us into your trap, did you not? Then you used that trap to kill Tenko, yes?
Well, Donkey Lips, did you kill that twat?
Wait, must be some mistake. No way Himiko is culprit.
Then she needs to defend herself. Otherwise, this debate is deadlocked.
I don't care if you gotta use magic to do it, but say something already.
Are you
Yeah.
even listening? No, I'm not listening.
What?
I don't care anymore. I'm too tired. Angie died. Tenko died. Why did I have to survive?
Oh no, she's getting the fucking Ryoma attitude. It's like, I got no reason to live. There's fucking, like, everyone I care about's dead. No one cares about me. Oh, she's literally turning into Ryoma.
And now, you're all saying I killed them? I just don't care anymore.
Himiko.
Do whatever. If you want to vote for me, then just go ahead.
Dude, Himiko's so
The
good.
game gets really blah if the suspect isn't into it.
That's not the problem.
Damn it. Don't tell me you've given up.
Himiko, don't give up.
Don't you
Gonta.
understand? My life is riding on the outcome of this trial!
Gonta, if you defend Himiko, you can be into Small Squad 2.0.
Just shut up. I told you, I'm too tired. It's all just a big pain. I can't put up with it anymore.
What are you talking about? If you give up here...
You needn't worry. Himiko was the one who chose that room. Therefore, she is unmistakably the culprit.
Impossible! Himiko would never kill Tenko!
Very presumptuous of Kyo.
Himiko not that kind of person. Gonta can tell by Himiko's face.
Hey, there we go, Gonta. Come on. Come on, keep it going.
Himiko's a little slow, so I don't think she's capable of handling a complicated crime.
I also think Himiko's not the culprit. Somehow.
Shut up, Tsumugi. It's because you're the culprit. You're the one who murdered Angie.
Either way, we gotta look for more possibilities.
That does seem like rather a pointless quest.
It's not a pointless quest. The Tenko's murderer is the pointless quest.
No, it's not. We gotta be strong. Gotta keep thinking. Then we might find new truth. So no give up, Himiko.
Himiko, I know how you feel. I felt the same way after Kaede died. But we can't give up. We survived. We can't give up for the sake of everyone who died. I don't want Tsumugi defending her. Kibo can defend her. Kibo's also been pretty goddamn quiet.
Performing the seance in that room was Himiko's decision, was it not?
Wait, Kokichi fell through a
What if
hole.
someone steered her into picking that room?
Of
That doesn't
the
seem right.
3 empty rooms.
1, 2,
I
3.
just like the middle one.
Middle's always the best option.
There.
But the other room was...
Trap only in that room?
No, trap was in left room.
Other rooms may be trapped too.
I agree with that statement. Kokichi fell through the floor. Boom!
I agree.
That's one of the few things I do know happened.
It's just like Gonta said. Each room was the same. They were all trapped.
Ooh. Wait, all the rooms are trapped? I thought just one of the rooms. Oh.
What? Is that true?
Kokichi will tell you.
And he's asleep.
I was way too careless. Wait, what are you talking about?
I guess there's no Crosby supporting this floorboard, so I kind of stepped through. Haha, what bad luck. Might as well call me the ultimate unlucky student.
While you were in the room next to the crime scene, you found a loose floorboard, right?
Well, I didn't find it so much as I stepped through it and tripped.
What? Hold on! There was also a loose floorboard in the next room?
So the culprit prepared a trap in all 3 empty rooms, not just the middle.
And didn't Kyo say, let's perform a seance? There are empty rooms. And then that's when Himiko jumped in. Wasn't it Kyo who suggested the rooms to do the
They wouldn't
seance?
need to select a room themselves.
So the real trap was for someone else to pick a room and take the blame.
Also, give me a sec, chat. Give me a... What were the rules? What were the rules of that dog... Of the dog... thing? Where is it? The caged child. Including the spirit medium... Ah, fuck. A dark place with no light. Fuck, it is in the rules. I thought there wouldn't be a rule with the dark room. Shit. Okay, never mind. My idea went out.
I see. We were caught in the culprit's trap all along.
Damn.
Especially you!
But now there's no reason to suspect Himiko, right?
Yes, and I'm fine with this.
Himiko, do you remember what Tenko told you?
Men are degenerates. No, not that. The other thing. Keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else. Please.
Live life facing forward. She said that to you, right? If you give up on living, you'd be betraying her memory.
Yeah.
We're all trying to keep our promises to the dead. This trial, it's not just for our lives. It's for everyone who's died as well. That's why we can't give up. This is our responsibility. We live on.
You're right. Yeah, that's right. If I gave up here, I wouldn't be able to face Angie or Tenko.
That's right. So let's do our best.
Alright, I'm not gonna say it's a pain anymore.
Oh?
I
Yeah?
won't give up. I'll fight alongside everyone and survive.
Yeah?
Do not say everyone. After all, the blackened is still among us.
Jeez, there you go. Killing the mood like usual.
Fucking character development. There it is. And perhaps, I don't want to fucking jinx it. Knock on wood. I'm like, and that's the seal that she's grown as a character and is going to survive till the end of the game. Right? It's like Akane being saved by Nekomaru and being inspired by him. It's like Aoi being inspired by Sakura's death. Himiko is in this situation. She's gotten the character development. It's time for her to ride till the end of the game and not die.
But damn, well said, Shuichi. That's what I'd expect from my soul, bro.
Your soul, bro?
I'm a soul, bro.
Do you think the Blackened this time has some sort of superpower?
Oh yeah, let's hope it's Fuyuhiko character. Yeah, that's true. Taka did sort of develop with Mondo's death, and then Taka died next chapter. Oh shit. He speaks.
What are you talking about?
Well, as a self-proclaimed expert of stepping through floorboards, isn't it weird that no one stepped through that floorboard before the culprit used it?
Ah, that is a good point.
Because he drew salt around it. And it was perfectly placed on it. Everything was perfectly set up for Kyo's own circle structure.
It must have been barrier magic. Well,
Don't
that's
step on
one
the salt, he
possibility,
says.
But I think it might have been something else.
Why did no one step on the floorboard until it was used for the murder? Oh, that's right. That must be the reason. The salt circle that he kept fucking saying don't step on.
This is it! It's because of the magic circle at the scene of the crime.
Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will a seance fail, but it may also unleash a curse.
Before we began the seance, we were warned not to step on the circle.
He was perfectly placed. Kyo's looking
The
very
question
fucking
was within the
sus.
circle. That's why no one stepped on it.
Except Tenko.
So the magic circle's purpose was to keep us away from the whole trick.
That was part of the culprit's plans too?
That's right. If that's the case, then the culprit, there's no doubt in my mind, they're the one who killed Tenko. Only one person had the opportunity and the motive. Well, this is Kyo. But like we've discussed, this is irrelevant. We haven't finished Angie's case. This is irrelevant.
Kyo, was it you?
So I'm like not even that worried because like he kind of gets to live so long as he didn't kill Angie.
Whatever are you talking about?
Damn, how did he sing and jump on the floorboard at the same time?
I'm talking about Tenko's murder.
Kyo? Why do you suspect me?
Because you were the one who drew the magic circle.
True.
The circle kept us from discovering the seesaw trick.
Interesting.
That's not all it was for. In order to make the murder succeed, variables like Tenko's position and the placement of the cage needed to be defined.
Everything was too
And
perfect.
those variables were defined by using the magic circle. In short, the circle itself was the most important tool in this murder. Knowing that, the person who drew the magic circle has to...
Well, Kyo,
Answer already! Did you do it?
Dude, Himiko's just gonna fucking murder Kyo. Next chapter.
What is so funny?
I was just thinking. So this is how each Blackened must have felt. What an intriguing experience this is.
This is like a fucking Nagito. Like, this is like a Junko. Like, I want to experience despair.
What? An intriguing experience?
But if I am the culprit as you claim, then I stomped on the floorboard, yes? So, do tell. How could I have stomped on the floorboard during that darkened seance?
You have night vision. I don't fucking know.
I see.
What do you mean?
That is problem.
Just walked up to it at night. You plan the steps.
Unless that is made clear, you cannot be certain I am the culprit.
How can you be so calm when you're backed into a corner like this?
I will explain that in due time. Please answer my question first.
The culprit stepped on the exact floorboard even in the darkness. But how? How did they move across in total darkness? A room that dark, it's hard to imagine the culprit found the right board. Although, even after I put out the candle, I could move along the wall with my hand.
Wait a minute. Maybe...
Did you figure it out?
He just counted the steps. That's it. The culprit didn't even have to see at all. They used their sixth sense. Ghosts! They used their touch.
That's it!
Isn't the sixth sense ghost?
The culprit used touch. They didn't see. They felt.
That way they could get around in the dark, like how I got to the candle.
Wasn't Seesaw in middle of room? Gonta doesn't think it was near wall.
With the salt.
So they probably used something besides the wall to move then, right?
Were there any other markers within reach?
The salt.
Of course, the answer to that is there was nothing of the sort.
I'm sure there was something. A landmark they could have used to determine where the floorboard was. A cage. I must have been at the scene. I know it. The cage. Another Hangman's Gambit. Cage. Fuck. Gam. Ga. The culprit used what as a marker? I would have saw the salt circle. Magic circle. Magic. Magic. Circle. Wasn't this an eye? Nailed it. Magic. Sir. Magic. Sir. Huh. Ugh. Ugh. Eh. Magic. It was magic.
That's it.
It wasn't a
Magic
trick.
Circle.
It was
They
magic.
used the magic circle. Remember? The magic circle was drawn with salt. The culprit used the salt's texture to feel their way through the dark.
You like this more Hangman's Gambit? Yeah, it's pretty good. It's much better than the last one. The last one was ass.
So Kyo traced the magic circle with his hands to get to the loose floorboard.
Oh, I see. You drew the magic circle with salt to use it as a guide.
An interesting thought. It is unfortunate that it is so wrong.
You need to prove that it was wrong. Why am I always having to prove that, like, what happened, but everyone else is like, no, you're wrong. And that's the end of that. Like, this is what happened. And they're like, no. And I'm like, fuck, I gotta prove it. What?
Recall the document. What did the magic circle look like?
Look like. It was perfect.
Based
like
on the
that.
document, the magic circle wouldn't reach the corners of the room.
True.
So what?
True.
When the room was darkened, each of us was in a corner of the room, yes?
True. Yo, Waj did Riddy. Thank you for the follow.
The magic circle didn't reach us, so I could not have followed it, yes?
You could have just fucking walked up and just felt your way up through it.
You're talking about the magic circle in the document. That doesn't mean the circle you drew was the same.
Aw, yeah?
No.
Yo, Pins and
I
Needles,
most
thank you for the follow as
definitely
well.
do it exactly the same. I have it perfectly memorized.
So which is it? Is there any way?
Oops.
Not anymore. The magic circle is a complete mess from being trampled on.
Yeah. I see another piece of the puzzle. Drawing the circle with salt all but guaranteed it would be temporary. The investigation itself would have gotten rid of the evidence. Clever.
Everyone, may I have your attention, please?
I took a picture!
What a pain.
Dude, where's
I
Mahiru
don't
when we
have
need
any
her?
way to check it now.
The one time we need her to take a fucking picture.
Excuse me, everyone. May I have your attention, please?
Well, I guess there's no point in discussing the magic circle anymore.
Hey, may I have your attention?
Dude, also, he was in the room! Flashbang!
Oh, I said cut that out! It's too
Oh, he
bright.
was in the room when the circle was drawn, so he must have seen it. So he has like, he can recall it.
I apologize.
So useful.
I just wanted everyone to listen to me.
About what?
I had Mew add another function to my body, in addition to the flashlight.
What the? No way! Did you really? Stop! You can't! I didn't install it for that
Please, let me use it. With it, I might be able to save everyone.
Alright, so what is this function?
It's an image recording function.
Video recorder?
Image recording?
Specifically, this function allows me to dispense a printout of my own memory.
A printer.
I'll give it a try.
What if you remember wrong, though? Eh!
From your mouth?
Oh, fuck.
I've also used magic like that before.
That's true. Himiko can do this magic.
This printout is my memory of being kicked out of the seance. Please confirm that the floor of the empty room is clearly visible. Go on, take the picture and see for yourself.
Okay. Got it.
I reluctantly took the paper from Kibo's mouth. Is it the same? I looked at one of the symbols, and I matched it to one of the symbols in the thing. Now then I decided, yep, that's the same. So this is the magic circle used for the seance.
Shuichi, do you notice anything?
The J. I don't fucking know. Notice anything? What the? J? The path? Path is looking a bit sus. The salt line! Of course. I was cheating by dragging this all around the image, and then I was waiting for it to get bigger. The salt line!
There! This
I
helped
figured
a
out a
lot,
way to cheese
Kibo.
that.
Without you, I never would have seen through Kyo's lie.
My lie.
You just said that you drew the magic circle exactly as it appears in the document. But that's a lie, isn't it? The magic circle at the scene had lines that stretched to the room's corners,
Ooh, all of them. Oh.
which means that you would be able to find the floorboard from anywhere in the room.
So it was different from the document after all.
All because Himiko noticed. And because of Kibo, too.
Way to go, Kibo.
Hey, where's my things? I'm the one who installed that function into Kibo.
Yeah, but you keep talking.
Hey, yeah, what was it you were saying about its purpose?
Oh, to be honest, the purpose of that image recording function is to monitor my health. Specifically, I make Kibo use that function every day to analyze my turds. Your what? Why? Shit is a great indicator of intestinal health and gut bacteria quality. Plus, taking a satisfying shit does wonders for a woman's natural beauty, so... See? You're all grossed out! This is why I didn't want to tell you about my plan!
Quit talking about your poop. No one cares.
Thank you, Himiko.
Kyo, you killed Tenko, didn't you? Just give up and admit it already.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So, Kyo, if you have any objections, you can...
Your deductions are fiction. Well, since you've given me the option, I will most certainly object.
Ow, jump out.
To be honest, it's unimportant, but it may be an amusing diversion.
What if it wasn't him? Imagine if it wasn't him. Unimportant?
Now I shall bear witness to your abilities, Shuichi. Do entertain me.
I mean, I think it was 100% him. Not this again. Marker stone, white sheet, the sheet.
If you are going to claim I am the culprit,
I brought this up ages ago, this sheet.
then what of the murder weapon? It was set up in the cage.
Only he
The
had
only
the
people
sheet.
capable of that are Kokichi and Shuichi, who carried the cage.
Nah, the
The
sheet.
suspicion should fall on them.
I picked up on the sheet like almost immediately. And with his like
True, we
involvement.
could have placed the sickle there, but we could not have removed it later. Because we weren't the ones who lifted the cage. That was Himiko.
The only
True.
person who could have collected the sickle was Himiko. But the
Fuck.
only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi. But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor did I lift it.
But
I
you
had
carried
no
the sheet.
opportunity to...
Untrue! How the fuck do I hit this? Stop! Got it.
Kyle, cut through your words.
Said it immediately. It was halfway through the trial. Once I understood, once I like started to understand what happened, then I pieced it together. It was not immediately, but it was like, this was like when I started to understand what happened. That's when I said it.
That was done by covering the cage with a white cloth. You could have secretly placed the sickle when you draped the cloth. And retrieved it afterward when you removed the
Exactly. Exactly.
cloth.
Sus.
Then, while everyone was distracted, you discreetly dropped the sickle under the floor.
Wonderful! That's exactly correct.
Oh? Yeah? What?
It's correct. Then why don't you give up already?
Because he didn't kill Angie.
The trick I put so much work into is just wasted effort now.
Alas.
Oh, it was you? You killed Tenko?
Let me guess. You'll never forgive me. Himiko, you must hate me so very much.
Yo, you were one of the 2 people I was hanging out with.
Maybe you'd feel better if I was executed by Monokuma.
Actually, I didn't even like Tenko. I don't know why I'm holding this against him. I didn't even like Tenko. I'm perfectly fine with this.
But unfortunately for you, that won't happen. Because if you vote for me, every spotless, including myself, will die.
What you talking about, Kyo?
What you talking about, Willis?
You still don't understand? I killed Tenko, that is the truth. But it is meaningless in this class trial.
Meaningless?
You mean Monokuma's extra rule, right?
Oh. Actually, maybe I should just hang out with Kokichi. Maybe I should hang out with Kokichi or Kibo, maybe Gonta. I hang out with a lot of people now. Well, it depends on who dies during this trial. We'll see. Oh, that's right. What happens with votes? There's 2 blackened candidates. I have an answer. The first come, first serve.
You see, I killed Tenko, but not Angie. For us, Tenko's death is nothing but a trivial issue.
Damn.
Because the blackened in this trial is the culprit who killed Angie.
This is fucked up. How
Trivial issue?
How awkward of a situation is this going to be if I try to hang out with him during free time? If he lives through the end of this chapter, and then I try to hang out with Kibo next chapter. Be like, hey, buddy. Want to go get some lunch?
No, that's gotta be a lie. You probably killed Angie too.
That is simply not possible. Recall that I was unable to enter Angie's lab.
Oh, only student council members and Kokichi could enter research lab.
How could I have possibly killed Angie when I couldn't even enter her lab?
We can figure that out. No one else could have done it besides you. If you're the one who killed Tenko, you gotta be the one who killed Angie.
I understand how you feel, Himiko, but maybe we can discuss this rationally and calmly. There is a non-zero possibility that Kyo is telling the truth.
I don't know what that means.
So you understand how she feels. I see. Wait, robots can understand human feelings?
Of course I understand. I worked really hard to understand.
Hey, why are you getting all worked up, Kibo? Chill, dude.
That's enough!
Take a
It's
chill
voting
pill.
time.
Or one of those
I'm
chill
gonna
strips.
Vote for him.
Actually, Tenko can just vote for him. That's fine. So long as she votes.
Voting for me will only help the one who murdered Angie.
Isn't Kyo culprit?
Of course I'm not. This case was an error on my part. Monokuma added that rule after both bodies were found, yes? How was I to know that the trial would only be for Angie's killer?
So what? Kyo wanted there to be 2 blackened, so he wanted, like, both killers to be, like, caught?
Had I known, I certainly wouldn't have killed Tenko.
Interesting. It's interesting that Kyo wanted to become the Blackened.
You're lying! You killed Tenko and Angie!
Now hold on. Jumping to conclusions here is dangerous.
I could just put it on auto and eat a snack.
We should talk it out more. This case might have juicy plot twists waiting to happen.
Nuts to that! Any way you look at this case, Kyo is obviously the culprit.
You can only escape if you're the Blackened. Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. What, he wanted to escape?
Yeah.
Weird.
There's
I
sort
guess
of
that's
no
not
other way
weird.
to look at it.
No, it's too dangerous to vote before we arrive at a logical decision.
The culprit's one of you!
Oh!
Wowee! This argument is getting intense! At times like this. The Ultimate Academy is proud to present
Oh!
very own more phenomenal trial ground!
Hey, time for this game mode, baby.
Hey, I've been waiting for this!
Hell yeah. Put on
Why
auto.
were you waiting for it?
Kyo confessed to killing Tenko, but insists he didn't kill Angie. We won't forgive Kyo for what he did, but we can't vote until we know the facts. I have to put down the evidence to convince everyone. Time for the best game mode. Actually, the best game mode from all of the games. Vote for Korikyo? No!
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie!
I got
Angie.
this, but he couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her!
Lab?
Anyone could have entered my lab.
Fuck! I don't know whose is
The
whose.
katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Kyo's lab.
We don't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
Oh, what am I doing? I'm actually fucking this up so bad.
But he not blackened?
Kokichi!
I'm actually fucking this up so bad.
Blackened we need to find.
He was planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
Kyo!
Not possible. That rule was added after both murders.
We solved the mystery of Tenko's death. Can't we just vote now?
I got this!
No.
Not yet. There's still another mystery
I
to
kind of
solve.
fucked that up.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie!
We weren't... When we aren't consistent, our position looks weak. We have to work together. Fuck. If we vote now...
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie!
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie?
We don't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
Okay.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her!
I
Angie?
got this, but he couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
Okay, now I'm on edge.
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Kyo!
Anyone could have entered my lab.
Now I'm on edge. It's fun to now I'm
Kyo
nervous.
did kill Tenko, but he not blackened?
Kokichi!
Blackened?
Perhaps there's a second Blackened we need to find.
He was planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
Kyo!
Not possible. That rule was added after both murders.
We solved the mystery.
I got this!
Okay, we
Not
already
yet.
heard that one.
There's
Okay.
still another mystery to
That
solve.
one was a little more difficult than the last one. Oh! I forgot this is a thing every single time! Jesus. This is actually the squad I don't want to be part of.
It would be a mistake to vote before we've completely solved Angie's murder. And there's still the mystery of Tenko's murder.
Mystery? What kind of mystery?
Well, Kyo's confession derailed our conversation a bit. But we still have to go over one of the clues found at Tenko's crime scene. I believe it might even have something to do with Angie's murder.
It's not that I didn't like Kyo or Kibo, it's that I was against Maki and Himiko. Yes, the outlying piece of evidence at Tenko's murder scene. What? tape. This was evidence. Fuck, there's a bloody piece of tape underneath Angie's body. Fuck. Closer look at the whole situation. What was the question? Okay, my bad. What was the question? What clue was found at the crime scene that hasn't been explained yet? Oh. Oh. Wait. No. Yeah? The loose floorboard? The dried up blood underneath. This one? What crime scene number are we talking about?
This is it!
This one. Okay.
The blood stain found under the floor. Maki and I found it during the investigation.
So I didn't know what crime scene we were talking about.
It was beneath the floorboard that the culprit stomped on.
Is that Tenko's blood?
That bloodstain was too far from Tenko's corpse to have been hers.
Also, the bloodstain was already dry when we found it. But the blood from Tenko's body hadn't even begun to dry yet.
So what, that was Angie's blood? So Angie was brought under the floorboards?
Well, that's weird. Why was that bloodstain the only dry one?
The bloodstain under the floorboard was dry because it happened before the seance. It was there before Tenko was killed. The air was dry, of course. It was there before Tenko was killed. Duh. Okay, maybe the first one.
I was wrong!
Fuck. It was there before Tenko was killed. Is that not wrong? It happened before the seance.
That's it!
Both of those are technically the same answer.
The bloodstain wasn't from Tenko's murder. It was there before we started the seance.
Before the seance?
That should make it clear whose blood it was. Angie.
That's it!
I was hoping there'd be a meme answer. Like Leon.
That bloodstain wasn't Tenko's. It was Angie's.
Why was blood from Angie at the scene of Tenko's murder?
Why was Angie underneath the floorboards?
Yeah, wasn't Angie killed in her research lab?
Just because we found her body there doesn't mean she was killed there.
Ah, I guess that's possible.
If Angie wasn't killed in her lab, then that opens up a lot more possibilities. We assumed that only council members could have killed Angie since her body was in her lab. But if she died somewhere else, then we can't suspect just the council members anymore.
So the culprit didn't enter her lab, but waited for her to come out of it?
I'm not sure if the culprit waited for her, but they probably killed her when she came out. Well, I thought that was more likely from the start.
Okay, Byakuya. Of course I knew this.
So I went to places Angie might have gone and checked all 3 empty rooms.
Places she might have gone? Why did you check the empty rooms then?
The empty rooms were the only places I could think of that Angie would go.
She needs quiet. No one.
Did Angie have business in rooms?
It seems Kokichi's up to his usual misleading nonsense again.
I do lie a lot, and I could be lying right now too. But I'm pretty sure someone's panicking right now because of my lie.
Who? Tsumugi? Tsumugi's sweating. Or she used to be sweating. Angie left her lab on her own and then headed to the room where she was killed. Is Kokichi's statement true or... Huh? Huh?
The
The
art
effigies?
research lab is not where Angie was killed. She
Caged
was
child?
killed in the empty room instead.
Why would the caged child? This is just the ritual. Oh, she went to the room to perform the ritual. She had all the rules. So she went to the room to do the thing.
Dead.
She left her lab on her own?
Oh.
But why
Of
would
course.
she go into an empty room?
Perform the ritual.
There shouldn't have been anything in there.
Except for candles.
Right?
That's it! She wanted a candle!
Of course.
To keep herself awake at night. She would drip hot wax on her body.
That sounds like something only you would do, Miu.
She's sweating. Tsumugi's sweating up a storm now. What did Koichi see? There were only candles in there? Why would she have needed a candle to perform the caged
The
child?
art research lab is
Oh,
not where Angie
to
was
burn the
killed.
Necronomicon.
She was killed in the empty room instead.
Well, yeah.
She left her on her own?
She wanted to burn the
Why would she
Necronomicon.
go- There shouldn't have been anything in there.
Except for candles.
She did want.
Wanted a
She did want a candle. I agree with that.
I agree.
Oh, little creative.
That's it. Angie went to that room to get a candle.
Possible lie? Okay, well, it's a bit late. You gotta tell me these things like as the fucking thing starts.
Yeah, for kinky wax play.
No. Angie was going to use it for the ritual. According to the Necronomicon, to resurrect the dead.
After preparing the effigy, burn the Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution. Be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning.
Then did she
Music
seek
had the
out a
vocal?
candle
I
so she
don't
could burn
fucking pay attention though when music has vocals. I told you this. You think I'm fucking paying attention? All the music sounds exactly the same anytime the bullet time battles come into play.
That's right. There's nothing to start a fire with in Angie's lab. So she went to go get a candle from one of the empty rooms.
You're saying listen to the music. All the music sounds exactly the same during those.
And that's when the culprit attacked.
To me.
That's why there was dried blood under floor.
Which means Angie was attacked in the same room the seance was
There are
held.
no more perjuries left in this trial. Now that's the sort of information that's very useful.
Bravo, Himiko. Well done for choosing that room for the seance.
Yeah.
If we hadn't done the seance in that room, then Tenko's murder would have been in another room. If that happened, no one would have discovered Angie's bloodstain under the floorboards.
That's right. Shuichi and I only checked under the floorboards where Tenko died.
Yep, it's all thanks to Himiko for choosing the same room as Angie. This must be a Tua's will. Or maybe the power of magic.
Maybe they're both the same.
It's neither. I just picked one.
Hold on. You're all acting as though you've proven that is fact already. You claim Angie was murdered in the empty room, and then moved to the lab? Then how do you explain the large amount of blood in the lab?
The chickens. One of the 6 chickens was murdered. Or one of the 5 chickens was murdered.
It may be possible to carry a body, but blood cannot be moved.
You just replace the floorboards. Maybe.
I think she was still alive after the attack in the empty room.
She was attacked and she ran back to her fucking room. And then she died.
She was killed after she was carried to her lab.
That means the culprit attacked her twice. I have evidence of that. Ooh, the duct tape. Right? Yo, Neo Solace, thank you for the follow. He was attacked twice? No, the forehead injury. Considering the laceration on the victim's forehead was not bleeding as much as it should have, that means I was dead after the fact. Her blood was not circulating.
This is it! The fatal wound was a cut to the back of her neck from the katana. But she also showed signs of blunt force trauma, and I think I know why. After Angie was knocked unconscious in the empty room, she was killed in her lab.
I see. So that puddle of blood is from the killing blow. Ha! It's all clear now. Angie was attacked in the empty room, carried to her lab, and it was there that the culprit finished her off.
All clear. This is all clear. What are you all talking about? All clear? What is all clear? What are you? All clear?
What the heck, Kyo? What's happening?
What are you all... You what?
What are...
I will not fear. I will
Oh!
not back down.
What the fuck was that? His mask!
Sweet Korekio, calm yourself.
Korekio? Korekio and Korekio? What?
Their words are all hollow. There is no meaning to any of them.
Wait, split personality? Is this like fucking Genocide Jack and Toko? What?
You must teach these ignorant children a lesson.
What if it was Korekio who killed Angie and Korekio who killed Tenko?
Yes, you're right.
He's got a pretty good looking face.
I'll teach them.
What the hell are you mumbling about? You're giving me the goddamn willies!
Not yet. Nothing is clear at all.
What is that all about?
It's full of doubts, of mysteries.
Are we just gonna not address that?
Impenetrable fog.
Team, we're not gonna address Korekio?
Nothing is clear at all.
I hate this! Wanna confide with me, bloody duct tape? The duct
Angie
tape.
was attacked in the empty room first.
Yeah?
And then carried into the research lab? Impossible.
Impossible. It's possible.
That's nothing but a delusion. You intend to poison our minds with your delusions?
Maybe.
It's no delusion. Angie's 2 external wounds tell the story. After she was struck in the empty room,
He's got a
she was
good-looking
carried
lower
to the
half
art
of his
research
face.
lab and then killed.
You say the culprit carried Angie's body? And not a single drop of blood fell? The hallway and empty room had no bloodstains.
Fuck, that is true. I didn't believe it, but I just fucking panicked. Oh, so you did see blood in the hall? No, he was right. There was no blood. I just fucking saw the text that I could disagree, and I tried to go for it.
Wrong.
Okay, my
Say
bad.
the culprit carried Angie's body? And not a single drop of blood fell?
That's true.
The hallway and empty room had no bloodstains.
True.
Even if you wipe them down later,
True.
there'd still be traces of evidence left behind. But
True.
there was no evidence anywhere.
I got bloody bug duct tape. Got it.
For your words.
I want to meet his other personality. I want to get to know Korekio.
There was evidence left at the scene. The bloody tape under Angie's body.
What?
What?
It was wrapped around her head to stop the bleeding while she was being carried.
Bloody tape? Gonta didn't notice at all.
Wait, what? So she was slashed in the forehead. And then they duct taped it, and then they carried her to a room where they stabbed her in the back of the neck? What?
It was under the body. It's most likely evidence the culprit should have gotten rid of.
What?
But since it was hidden, the culprit didn't notice and failed to dispose of it.
It must have fallen as the fatal blow was dealt and ended up under her body.
Weird.
It must have been Atua who did that for us.
Oh, true.
What? Atua? How long are you going to keep that up?
How long are you going to keep up with your Korekio?
Now we know most of the mystery behind Angie's murder.
I'm convinced there's only one person who could have killed Angie.
I don't know. What do you mean? Oh, him? Kyo? Korekio? I don't know. Korekio. You're kind of freaking out.
It has to be you. It's you, Kyo. You killed Angie.
What?
What the fuck? So it's true!
What?
Well, that was obvious. Such a boring, obvious answer.
You killed both of them. Why? Why did you kill them?
Weird.
In terms of pure logic, only one victim was necessary to win.
Why? Why you killed them both?
Because he has a split personality and he didn't know.
I think one of the murders was an accident.
An accident?
That's right. It wasn't part of the plan.
Huh? Which one?
Angie's was an accident. The murder that was an accident? Angie's was an accident. He carefully planned out Tenko's murder.
That's it.
Angie kind of just got fucking jumped in the middle of the night.
Angie's murder was an accident.
What?
You accidentally.
Wasn't accident?
You accidentally slice someone's forehead and then accidentally tape their forehead and accidentally bring them to their room and then accidentally stab them in the back of the neck with a katana. I think we're using the term accident here very loosely.
That's right. Kyo originally planned to kill someone with a seesaw trick. But while he was making preparations in the empty room, Angie walked in.
Oh.
So he decided to kill her in order to keep her from talking.
Talking about what? She's focused. She's going straight for the candle. You think she gives a fuck? You think Angie looks like she gives a fuck about what Korikyo is doing? She's here to just get a candle.
She just happened to walk in on the culprit setting up.
Actual Hyoko death. Actual Hyoko walking in on Mikan killing Ibuki, so Mikan just had to kill her. Actual fucking Hyoko death.
Then, he should have just stopped there. Once he killed Angie, there was no reason for him to kill Tenko.
You only needed to kill one for this game. Killing two is pointless. If you get bonus points for killing more, then sure. Otherwise, it leaves more clues behind.
Why, Kyo? Why you kill two of our friends?
Oh my god, he's about to fucking punch his head off.
What is it? What on earth are you talking about? No, I'm not the culprit. So, why is everyone looking at me like I am?
Wait, let Korikyo talk.
Why? Why are they? Why is it? Calm yourself, Korikyo.
Wait, who's Korikyo? Is Korikyo the... I thought his name was Korikyo. Am I mispronouncing his name? Is it actually pronounced Korikyo? God damn it. Fuck. Kyo.
Yes. You mustn't raise your voice. You mustn't stutter.
Either way works. Okay.
You mustn't lose composure.
Yo, wait, where does his fucking... Where does he get the eyeliner and the eye... what's it called? Eyeshadow? The fucking purple around his eyes?
Look at their horrid faces.
Damn.
This sorry lot is not worth agonizing over.
Kind of hot with that.
Right. Yeah.
Kyo's fucking rocking it.
Right.
There he goes again. What the hell's wrong with him?
It almost seems like he's talking with someone. Someone? He's just talking to himself. And why the hell is he wearing lipstick?
No matter how loudly you protest, this is a trivial matter. I will never acknowledge your allegations. Not a single one of them. For you see, there is no evidence that I killed Angie.
Except the other evidence.
No, I will not acknowledge it.
Yeah, it's weird. He's like possessed by himself.
I will only acknowledge facts, true events. I won't acknowledge fiction, mystery.
It's like Genocide Jack if Toko like had a split personality that was also just Toko.
I won't acknowledge your deductions or guesses. Well said. Good job, Korikyo.
Damn, look at these angles.
Yes, thanks.
Creeps me the fuck out!
No evidence? There's no evidence that he killed Angie? You're wrong.
There is evidence.
What?
What is it?
You do realize bluffs like that won't work, yes?
What is it, though?
The weapon that was used to knock Angie unconscious in the empty room. That weapon tells us the whole story, Kyo.
Wait, when I do the battle, am I gonna get like a sexy, like, Kyo image, like with what happened to Garumi? It's gonna be like sexy Kyo.
That's not possible. I think you may have misunderstood. Apologize. Come on, apologize. Apologize. Apologize.
Damn, maybe I would have been
Apologize.
Kumin over Kyo if he took off the mask more often.
Come on, apologize. Apologize, 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 apologize.
Seriously, what the hell?
Oh no, he's repeating himself. He's gone into the repeating himself phase. This is the Leon stupid, 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 stupid. Anytime a character starts repeating themselves, they're guilty. Kyo's guilty. Kyo's dying. It was Kyo. I have no idea what happened with Kyo. What's happening? But I know what weapon he used on Angie. I have to prove it to him. What? The sword? What is this?
I have nothing
Oh.
to admit. You are simply wrong.
Oops.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm not the culprit. So I have nothing
Oops.
to confess.
Okay, I gotta get back into the groove of this shit.
I have nothing to admit. You are simply wrong. Yes, I'm not the culprit. So I have nothing to confess.
Nope. Dude, he's in the fox outfit. Look at that. Look at how fancy he looks. I didn't even notice he was there.
That's merely a delusion. Well said, Correcchio. To continue this debate is meaningless. Why must you force your delusions on us?
I want to see. I want to see him
I am not
undressed.
the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Correcchio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize.
Ah, fuck.
Apologize. 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 I told you.
What the
I am
fuck?
not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Correcchio speaks the truth.
Jesus Christ, I'm kind of messing this up.
Sorry lot. Apologize. 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 Apologize.
Dude, I'm hearing sexy girl moaning from Kyo, and it's kind of weirding me out.
So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Correcchio speaks the truth. Such a sorry
Oh, I
lot.
fucking nailed it.
Apologize. Apologize. Apologize.
Fuck.
Apologize. 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 I told you I am
Jesus
not
Christ.
the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Correcchio speaks the truth.
Oh, come off it.
You have no proof that Correcchio is the killer.
Removed floorboard.
It ends here.
Oh! He does have a sexy
Kyo
pose.
hit Angie with the same floorboard used in the seesaw trick.
Oh my god, did he have boobs? Is Kyo a guy or a girl?
I see. And how do you know the floorboard was the murder
Hot.
weapon?
There was a small patch of dried blood on the underside of the floorboard.
Angie's blood?
Male? Ah.
Blood that spattered there when the culprit struck Angie with the board. But that's not the only evidence that she was hit with that floorboard. There's also the blood stain under the floor to consider. For that to be there, the floorboard must not have been in place at the time of the attack.
Good point. Had the floorboard been in place, her blood wouldn't have splattered beneath it.
Kyo's earlier confession is further evidence that the floorboard was used.
But why did he deny it? Why did he say, like, yeah, I killed Tenko, but I didn't kill him? Was that just like a bluff? Was that just like he's just making a play? Like, yeah, I killed Tenko, but I didn't kill Angie.
How?
Does he just not remember? Or does he actually have a split personality?
The weapon used to hit Angie is the floorboard from the seesaw trick.
It means the culprit knew about the seesaw, so the same person killed Tenko and Angie.
Kyo, why? You were one of the people I liked. Bonk.
I believe that while Kyo was setting up the seesaw, he was holding the board when Angie walked in.
And straight to the light.
Helicopter with a floorboard.
Aw?
All you can do now is accept it. You even confessed to Tenko's murder already.
What if we just use the Necronomicon and revive Kyo?
What's true? This is the truth.
I'm telling you, we still got the Necronomicon. We can still revive someone.
Looks like we're almost at the end. All right, Shuichi. I'll leave the finale to you.
Finale?
Bring down the house.
Shuichi, please, put an end to this.
Aw, Kyo. And there goes one of the other people.
For Angie and Tenko's sake. End this class trial.
It was one of the other characters that I hung out with dead.
I'll go over everything one more time.
One last time.
I want you to confess. No, I will force you to confess.
Oh, Angie's, we can't make the wax statue. We have the wax statue. The statues are done. What is this? A small stone Himiko brought in? With a weapon? Wait, what? What weapon knocked Angie unconscious? This one. Okay, he knocked her unconscious. What was compressing the injury? Duct tape. Do I have duct tape? Duct tape. Then what? Then he took the sword. Dude, I was right. Even with that Angie, I said, oh, all the statues got hung up with rope. I said, like, oh, I mentioned how Kyo, like, had the bondage skills. Oh, God. What weapon killed Angie? The sword. I told you, all the bodies were hung up with rope, and only Kyo was with his bondage skills. Whose effigy was stabbed? Kaede's. I don't think I have that. Yeah, I don't have that yet. The handle of the spinning katana. Hit the sliding lock. What do I expect for the execution? I have no fucking clue. When Angie's body was found, who unlocked the door? Kyo. Or Kokichi. I keep messing up Kokichi and Kyo, and I hate it. Okay. What object did Tenko rest her forehead on? The rock. The smurl. What weapon did the cultist set up on the iron cage? Sickle. Who besides Kokichi was responsible for extinguishing the candles? Me! What? What's up containing the scene of the crime? Path paved with salt. How did the culprit move around? This one. And then, when the culprit approached the cage... Wait, what? What? Oh, he stomped on the floorboard. And then, how did the magic circle get erased? The investigation. Got it, got it, got it, get it, got it, good. Unlocked, unlocked. Shuichi extinguishes the flame. When Angie's body was found, who unlocked the door? Kokichi did. He's a bit of a butt. Who besides Kokichi was responsible for extinguishing the flame? Me. And cut the crosspiece on the floor. What is this? Whose effigy? Kaede's. Bam. Kaede. One last piece of the puzzle. He cut the cross floorboard.
This is the truth of the case.
Danganronpa.
Let's look back at the first murder.
I better learn more about Kyo's female side.
It was late last night. The culprit was in the empty room on the 4th floor. The culprit was preparing the seance murder they had planned. To use the floorboard as a seesaw, they had to cut the crosspiece supporting it. The plan was to make the same preparations for all 3 empty rooms. This would divert suspicion away from the culprit and whoever picked a room.
Still vote for Tenko. Yeah, fuck Tenko.
I imagine they were planning to cut the crosspieces in all 3 rooms.
Look at Angie. Look at how innocent Angie is. Sure, she may have been a bit of a cult leader. Sure, she may have led everyone to believe in Atua. But at the end of the day, Angie actually never did anything wrong. She was weird, and that was it. She was just a little bit of a dictator.
And saw the culprit making their preparations. She needed some fire for the ritual, and had gone to the room for a candle. At that point, the culprit had not finished the setup, and was just cutting cross pieces.
How fucking unfortunate RNG. Why would she not go into the closest room? I guess it was any of the rooms. I guess this is ambiguous enough to be like, oh, this is any of the rooms.
Angie might not have concluded that it was tied to some kind of murder plan, but now that Angie had seen it, the culprit couldn't use the seesaw trick. Any other person might have just given up, but not our culprit.
Okay, Angie. I'm gonna miss Angie. Angie was almost part of Small Squad. But that's kind of irrelevant now because she's fucking dead. Drip.
The culprit did not want to give up on their plan and had to improvise.
No, actually, this did take place in the middle room. That's why the blood is there. Why did she go into the middle room?
They wrapped duct tape around Angie's injury to stop the bleeding.
No wonder the duct tape came off. You duct taped it to her hair.
Then they picked up her unconscious body and carried her to a research lab. While she was unconscious, the culprit hurried to tie up this loose end.
Poor Angie, dude.
But because they were in a hurry, they made a crucial oversight. They didn't notice the duct tape had peeled off and was under Angie's body. Without that evidence, we may never have figured out the culprit's trick.
We could have assumed.
Carrying the supplies they needed, the culprit returned to the ultimate art lab. Locked the front door from inside.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And took out the katana they brought from their own lab.
Oh, right.
They then stabbed Angie in the back of the neck, finally killing her. Then, to further confuse us, the culprit attempted to make a locked room mystery.
First, he started with bondage.
First, they used rope from the warehouse and hung 4 effigies upside down.
Now there should be no more cases where rope is involved. Kirumi is dead. Kyo is about to die. Those are the only 2 people who know how to use rope.
There were 2 reasons for this. To overwhelm the room with an occult atmosphere. And the other was the key to locking the room. The culprit stuck the katana into Kaede's effigy near the rear entrance.
How is he smart enough to understand how to make a locked room mystery? It's weird. How do you know this would work?
And spun the effigy around to twist up the rope. After enough turns, the culprit let go and headed for the rear door.
Good to see Kaede's having fun, you know? Kaede's having a good time.
Once released, the effigy began spinning, and the gold leaf katana with it.
Click.
The
Very
handle of the
fucking
katana then
very
hit the sliding
convenient.
lock, locking a difficult trick. But remember that the lock was so loose it moved at the slightest touch.
Yeah, but that's fucking
The
precision.
culprit also would have had the opportunity to attempt it many times.
That's also true.
Once complete, the door was locked, but the duct tape was left
I say we should
behind.
resummon and revive Angie.
Perhaps the culprit noticed it.
We
but
still
by
have her
that
body.
point, it was too late.
But Angie's effigy could just be her actual body.
The room was sealed. There was no way for them to get back inside. Then, this morning, we opened up the room and discovered Angie's body. But the culprit wasn't finished. They wanted one more murder. To do that, they manipulated us into performing this seance.
Of course. Why did he want 2 murders, though? That's one of the murders was...
Of the 3
Oh,
empty rooms,
he was upset?
the middle one was chosen for the seance.
Wait, so he was upset that he accidentally killed Angie, and he was like, I went through all this effort to set up this seesaw trick. I am going to kill someone with this seesaw trick.
I was invited by Kokichi to take Kibo's place in the seance.
He was just upset that he fucking they killed Angie like a normal person.
Tenko volunteered to be the medium, but she never imagined it would get her killed. To perform the seance, the culprit claimed they needed something for Tenko.
Is that why it's a meme?
A small stone that Himiko had brought from the courtyard. Tenko, at the culprit's request, bowed her head until it was touching the stone.
Yeah, if you kind of stop there, it's kind of like impossible to solve.
That
You just killed
decision
Angie.
was instrumental in making sure the murder went as planned.
They do bone themselves by trying to like make it super complicated.
Next, Kokichi and I placed the iron cage over Tenko in
Like,
the
if you
middle
just-
of the magic circle.
Like, if you just shot someone and then just left it there, like, what evidence is there? How do you prove that?
The culprit then volunteered
Yeah, one
to
piece of
drape the white
evidence.
cloth over the iron cage. We didn't realize it at the time, but that was a deliberate decision by the culprit. They needed to set up the murder weapon that was used to kill Tenko.
Because he wanted to kill her and he was upset that his plan got ruined.
While they were covering the cage with a cloth, they secretly placed the sickle. Finally, 4 of us placed the wooden statue on top of the cage.
It doesn't provide conventional It can take a knife, I guess. I don't need a gun. You can take one of Maki's knives and just stab someone and just leave it there. Walk up, stab them, and move on with your day.
After the preparations were complete,
It's like Among Us. You gotta get in and out. Get in, snap the neck, get out of there as fast as you can. That's what Sayaka tried? Yeah, but Sayaka tried to pick a fight with the fucking ultimate baseball star. Alright? She picked someone who has, like, above average human reflexes and physical capacity. She fucked with the... She fucking fucked with the wrong dog.
When the song finished, the soul of the dead was supposed to enter the meat, but our culprit had another plan. To commit a murder in the darkness. Right after we started
I can't believe
singing,
Tsumugi
the
is still
culprit
alive.
began making their way toward
I'm just gonna say
Tenko.
that. I'm shocked Tsumugi is still
It would have
alive.
been quite difficult to do in total darkness, but our culprit had a guide. They used the lines of the magic circle drawn with salt. The culprit felt for the salt and used it to guide
You feel
them
like
along.
you feel like the only way they can get crazier is killing during the investigation, then killing during the investigation, killing during a class trial? Yeah.
And
I
when the
wouldn't be
culprit
shocked
reached the
if
center of the circle,
I wouldn't expect there to be a killing in a class trial like this game, but I could imagine if they released like another Danganronpa game that they could kill during a class trial.
they found the floorboard that had its
You know?
crosspiece cut off the night before.
Maybe if like there's another game, that's how they would like get a little
They
creative.
lifted up their foot.
Yo,
and
good night,
stomped
Mac.
down hard on the floorboard.
These explanations take a lot longer than the other.
The floorboard lifted up
Games.
like a seesaw.
Seems
and
too
pushed
crazy to
Tenko's
work.
body up toward the ceiling of the cage.
Unless she's like poisoned someone before a class trial.
Tenko was stabbed in the back of the neck by the sickle on the top of the cage.
Or there's like a delayed killing. Someone was like set up to
She
die,
was killed right before
and then
our
they
eyes,
die during
and
it.
we didn't even see it.
Like someone poisons someone, and then like another killing happens, and then the investigation happens, and then
After
during the
committing
class
crime,
trial,
the culprit
the
followed
poison
salt
had like a
back to the
delayed
corner.
effect, and it was supposed to kill someone after like a few days. So someone consumed poison, and then another killing happens, so then they died during the class trial.
Finished the ritual, and had us light the candles.
It's boring and it's just poison, but...
We followed the culprit's directions and removed the equipment used for the seance. And discovered Tenko's body. And while we were all focused on the body, the culprit picked up the sickle and dropped it under the floor through the hole in the corner of the room.
Oh, yeah. Like the class scene where they investigate Chihiro and then the school again, then a murder happens then. That's true. But Chihiro's case was very...
Ironically, the final step of the murder was unwittingly carried out
very
by
direct.
us.
There was no need for anyone to ever split up during that.
The culprit had planned the murder so that we would unintentionally destroy some evidence. That evidence was the magic circle that the culprit used to navigate in the dark.
Yeah, well done, Kyo. Making everything out of salt. Even a slight breeze, get rid of it.
The culprit didn't know that Kibo had taken a picture. He really saved us. Without that, we wouldn't know what changes were made to the circle. But now we know for certain, and we know the culprit drew the magic circle.
Oh, Kyo. We killed like this shit and said, oh, something she's a mess. No, I don't remember that.
You're the culprit behind these murders.
That's one of those, like, after the fact, like, once you know everything, and then you, like, go back and rewatch sort of lines. That's not one of those, oh, I picked it up in the moment.
That's where my detective work leads us. It all fits.
Good job, Shuichi.
Sweet Korekio. There are times when it's necessary to admit defeat.
Wait, does Kyo get to lay himself since he is both man and woman? Is he the ultimate form of evolution?
Yeah. Okay.
So you finally admit you did it.
Unfortunately, yes.
Actually, if Himiko had her way, we would have voted for Kyo anyway, and it would have been over.
Yes. It's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. My one regret, my only regret, was not being able to make 100 friends.
100 friends? Get a Facebook.
100 friends?
It was my dream to make 100 friends. Oh, it's so unfortunate! I was so close to 100!
What is he talking about?
What are you talking about?
Okay.
I do not understand a word of this.
Who gives a fuck? Let's vote for this kooky bastard and be done with this already!
Roger that! One voting time! Coming up!
Coming up!
The heart racing excitement as...
The heart racing excitement!
As the blackened and the spotless finally face off!
Oh, they're both dead. One of them is killing both of them.
Voting time!
Oh, Monodum's fucking getting the double kill. And Monodum's gonna get a double kill this time as well. Kyo gets a double kill. Monodum gets a double kill. Oh, it's all adding up. Who killed him? It was Sumugi, of course. Look at that background. Look at the what? I'll vote for Kyo. Listen, I'll vote. I'll participate. I know I can vote for anyone for the meme. But no. For Hyoko's sake. Or Himiko's sake. Hyoko. For Himiko's sake. Results.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make...
Oops. Ah, same thing. Verdict? Roulette gambling time! Hell yeah! Shinguji. Dude, how am I? Well, I'm not gonna learn any more anthropologist stuff anymore. I got a B. Oh. Oh, 215. Cool. Jesus. Wow, seriously, you're correct again. Amazing. This is the 3rd correct verdict in a row. If you manage to get 12 correct verdicts in a row, you proceed to the bonus round. That's kind of impossible. Unless people keep committing suicide, and then we just keep saying, like, yeah, this person just committed suicide. Then we get a bonus round. How's that gonna last that long?
For now.
It's finally over.
No.
No, not yet. I haven't heard his answer yet. Kia, why? Why did you kill Angie and Tenko?
Right.
Yeah, he no need to kill them both, no matter what motive he have. Motive?
Hey!
Did your motive have something to do with the transfer student who was resurrected? Even if it did, though, how would that trigger a murder?
Hey!
Oh, don't tell me. Were you actually scared of the resurrection ritual, Kaito?
Shut up!
Shut up! I never said I was scared. The resurrection ritual had nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it? Because we're friends, I'll tell you. I never once believed in the ritual. I would never kill someone over such a silly thing as that.
What?
So it has nothing to do with the motive? Then why?
Yes.
For the one that I love. Junko, the ultimate It's like Mikan all over again. It's like chapter 3 of Danganronpa 2 again.
There is someone that I love.
My beloved. From the bottom of my heart, someone so dear, someone I long for. Correct you? Oh!
I love her with all my heart.
What the fuck?
And she loves me with all her heart.
What the fuck? Nice, man. That's her booty. Look at him. He's ripped. Look at his, like, his chest. You can't really see his chest. Like, the bottom half of his torso. They're both good looking.
Yes, we vowed an endless love to each other, forever bound by
Wait,
fate.
that's his actual face. They both look very similar. Are they related?
None can come between us. We are bound by an intense love, no matter what anyone says.
They both look very, very close.
What?
Bragging about your perfect love life? Fuck you. Some of us aren't that lucky. So to see this lover of yours, you had to escape?
Don't tell me.
That's why you killed Angie and Tenko? But why did you need to kill both? If you asked if I did it to escape this place, my answer would be no.
Wonderful.
Because I have no need to escape this place. The one I love is inside. Inside.
Wait!
What? Don't look at me. I'm not his lover.
Yeah.
Calm down. No one would want a disgusting shit-stuffed bitch like you anyway. Jesus fucking Christ. What's the matter? Kyo, who is it? Who's this person you love?
Hey.
Is it really one of us? When I say inside, I do not mean inside this academy.
You see,
I mean inside me.
sister.
The one I love lives inside me, my dearest sister. Oh my god. Sister?
Wait!
Dude, they did look similar, dude. Oh, I'm not his sister.
Right?
Well, duh, if you were his sister, he would have killed himself already. Your sister? But didn't you say she was your lover? This is like Canon and Leon vibes all over again. Your sister? You say she was your lover? It is not that difficult. My sister is my lover. I mean...
I loved her so deeply. And she loved me so deeply.
Damn. Yo, what did their parents look like? They must have been good looking.
The fact that we were siblings meant nothing to us. They called it forbidden love. But none could stop the love we shared.
Sumugi. Why is Sumugi judging? We just had a love key scene with her where she was imagining that we were step bros, step siblings. What is Sumugi judging here?
Oh, how I long for my sister's warmth. The only time I felt at peace was when I was enveloped in my sister's warmth.
Is she dead? Why? What does he mean she's inside him?
For my beloved sister.
That's why for my beloved sister, I had to...
Always messing around.
You had to escape from here, right? No. I had to kill for her.
Huh?
What?
Sister.
Sister was very sickly. She was always in and out of the hospital ever since she was a child. Because of that, she didn't have many friends. She always seemed so lonely.
However,
even if I could be her little brother and her lover, I couldn't be her friend. So I thought I'd find her some friends. Friends for my dear deceased sister.
huh?
Deceased?
Do you understand?
My sister is now a ghost, so her friends should be ghosts too, right?
For my beloved sister.
Oh, so for my sister's sake, I've killed many to send her 100 friends. Oh! Damn, they were all wonderful people, worthy of being sister's friends.
Huh?
What?
Incomprehensible.
This is too impossible to understand. Too impossible.
Sister.
Sister is very happy.
Yes.
Yes, Korekio. I am very happy. Thanks to you, I am not lonely.
What?
Could it be that lipstick version of Kyo is...
I am Korekio's older sister.
I am Korekio's older sister. Thank you for looking after my little brother.
What?
What the hell? After I lost my beloved sister, I was so distraught I nearly went mad. But sister came to save
I am
me.
pleased.
She visited me during one of my seances and stayed inside me.
Sister.
Now I can see her whenever I want. I'm never lonely.
Korekio.
That's wonderful, Korekio. Your love made the impossible
Are
possible.
you serious?
Are you serious? Is this really a spirit?
Told you.
He's just delusional. What a sad girl who can't even believe in the power of love. And kinda true.
Ew.
Either way, he's totally out of his mind. I mean, he killed for a dead chick.
Well, you know.
You said he killed a lot already, right? So it wasn't just the two you killed here.
What was that?
What? Seems like he was already crazy before he got here.
Because
You didn't kill to escape from here. That wasn't your purpose from the get-go. You just wanted to slaughter a bunch, huh?
Unacceptable.
Don't make me out to be some sort of bloodthirsty, indiscriminate killer. I only kill girls who I think are worthy of being sister's friend. He only kills girls? That's like the opposite of Genocide Jack.
Huh?
Only girls? I see, so when we were deciding on who should be the medium. Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It would be best to work with a girl. You said it would work best with a girl? I spent my time evaluating all the girls here.
Wonderful.
And besides Maki and Mew, they were all worthy. All worthy of being sisters' friends. All worthy.
Why, you?
Hey, how come I'm not included? I mean, not like I care.
Then,
The second victim could have been me. Henko died in place of me. Yeah, I'll do it. But Tenko, I don't think you should go in. I'll do it. Is what that said, pretty much.
Excellent.
Himiko would have been great, but Tenko volunteering made me so happy. Her noble, earnest heart made her a perfect friend for sister.
Wonderful.
So she even infiltrated the student council to protect Himiko. Huh? Infiltrate? Really? But how did you... It was obvious to me. I have studied many people. Yes, she stood up against the darkness of the school all by herself. All for her beloved friend.
Beautiful.
I was so touched by that. Wonderful. She was a perfect friend for sister. I can't understand why you didn't like her, Himiko. ... Though I was planning on having you become sister's friend too, eventually.
No way!
What? You do that all for... It would be no eventually, because if they didn't vote you for killing those two, then everyone would have just died. So eventually was kind of immediately after, during this trial. Wow, you did all that just to kill? For you to go that far, that's pretty impressive. You were interested in the caged child. It's just so you could use it to kill someone, right? It interested me as an anthropologist, of course, but more than that.
For my beloved
I wanted
sister.
to kill for sister. I cannot deny that overpowering feeling.
Are you okay?
Kaito, are you okay? You look kind of pale. Don't worry about it. Let's focus on Kyo right now. Allow me to explain, though. I did not plan to kill both of them. I knew I would have plenty of chances after escaping this place.
However,
But Angie, why? After escaping this place to kill who? After you escape this place, everyone else would be dead. There is no other choices. You kill one, you escape, everyone else is dead. But Angie walked in on me preparing, and I ended up killing her in a different way. So I figured I may as well kill someone else too. After all, it would be a shame to just waste a seance trick I prepared. I was right, it was just like, oh, I fucking went through all this effort. Might as well build it. Or use it. Oh, you're talking like you killed her just because you could? No, not just because I could. I was sending another friend to sister. Korekio, you're such a thoughtful little brother, but it would be bad to get greedy.
Oh dear.
You're right. Because of that, now I can't send hundreds of friends to sister. Do you understand now? Those were the circumstances of Korekio's crime. I do not understand. This is all too impossible for me to understand. That's right. Killing two friends just for dead sister?
How?
That's wrong. That's so wrong. Don't get so worked up. There's something I learned after sister's death.
Do not worry.
Death only changes a person's form. The soul lives on as a ghost.
That's right.
That's right. Even though I'm a ghost now, I am always by Korekio's side.
Sister.
Thank you, sister. I love you. Cut it out already.
What was that?
I don't understand anything you're saying. Nothing makes sense. It's not fair. Why did Angie and Tenko have to die for something so unfair? Because death is unfair. Yeah.
And another.
All deaths are unfair deaths. Why do you think news stations get such high ratings when they're reporting about death? Because everyone likes unfair deaths?
Maybe.
Well, if you look at it like that, this whole killing game embodies that philosophy, right? Gifted high school students forced to play a killing game. Man, if people were watching this, they would get a sick kick out of it. If people were watching? What if people were watching? Knock off the bullshit. Only sick fucks would enjoy watching this.
You got me.
Hell yeah, if I wasn't in this killing game, I would have so much fun watching.
So then,
Yeah. There's no way this is being broadcast to the ultimate hunt world. The nature of this killing game is yet shrouded in mystery. But my role in it isn't over. I have finished my explanation to you, friends.
sister.
I think I shall go and see her now, my beloved sister. I was unable to send her 100 friends, but at least I can see her again now. Dude, now they can get to boning.
Korekio.
It's alright, sweet Korekio. Come to me.
Oh.
Looks like you're already prepared. Now then, let's get started.
It's punishment time!
It's punishment time!
Sister.
My beloved sister, at long last, I'll finally get to see you again.
That's right.
From now on, no one will try to stop us. We can be together without having to hide our love from others. Wait, I can't accept this. Like I said, there's no such thing as a death that can be accepted.
From an anthropological point.
Why do you think so many cultures have funeral rites? Why do you think rumors of ways to resurrect the dead never cease?
Yes.
The living must find a reason, however forced, to accept death when it happens. How you come to terms with death also determines how you live, yes?
What was that?
What?
I...
That was the answer I reached. How about you? How will you live a life that faces death?
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For our ultimate anthropologist, Korekio! Korekio. I will watch over you all as a ghost. As your friend, I will watch over you.
That's right.
It won't just be me and Korekio. All those who died will be watching. I will be watching to see how you face the death of your friends.
Humanity is
I will
beautiful.
be watching forever and ever.
It's punishment time!
How does it happen? Huh? Ultimate anthropologist, him and his sister going out together? Banging? Probably not. Oh! Death rituals? Bondage? Cultural melting pot. Wait, maybe he's gonna die through every single, like, death ritual. Is this a death ritual? Is he gonna get turned into Keo butter? Flash. Being cooked. Why does everyone get cooked in this game? In this franchise? Monodum! Wait, Monodum, are you gonna melt? Or are you gonna pour his lava on them? Oh, he's a ghost. Everyone gets cooked in this gosh dang franchise. Oh! Salt! You don't throw salt on a ghost, I think is what's happening. What is happening? I don't understand This is anthropological death. This is an anthropological death and I don't fully understand it. You throw salt on him. He's like salt, like ghosts don't like salt. Did Monodum just run into the fire and melt? But Kia was a ghost and he wanted to bang his sister. What?
How gory!
Monodum, why?
How
To
can this
think my
be?
cute child would commit suicide.
Yay!
So cute. But that's the thing. Did he actually die? He was a ghost, and then sure, he got purified salt. But this is a Monokuma execution. Monokuma executions are a bit weird. You know? They don't always happen in reality. Why would his sister stand him up as a ghost? Why would his sister throw salt on him? How is his sister even capable of throwing salt on him? It's so cute. It's so freaking cute that I could kill myself because he couldn't get along. Monodum committed suicide. Had I known this would happen, I would have been nicer to him. The only reason Monodum obsessed over getting along was because everyone but me bullied him.
Right.
But the other Monokums drove him to suicide, but not me.
Hey.
Huh? Who's Monodum? Huh? You already forgot? That's kind of scary. Yeah. Well, looks like another class trial is wrapped up without incident, so I'm gonna take back this Necronomicon. Seems like a waste, though. You guys sure don't want to use it? You guys should have brought someone back to life and added them to your roster. Shut up. How long are you gonna keep talking about that?
I told you.
Ignore him. The whole resurrection ritual is obviously a lie. He's just trying to shake us mentally to get us to panic.
What's the point?
I'm assuming you'll think of another murder will happen if you do that, right? Who can say? What a waste. If none of you were gonna use it, you should have let me have it. Then I could have resurrected one of my dead siblings. Which one? Well, I don't know. They're all pretty terrible, actually. Wait, did one of us die? I could have sworn there's just been two of us the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
It's too bad you missed your chance to raise the dead. That's what you get for doubting me. Too bad. Ugh.
So long. Farewell.
Ugh. I think during his free time events, it is implied that his sister was very controlling and she probably was the one who started the whole incest thing. It's also implied that Kyo was very naive, which is why he agreed. Is it true? But they were banging, so she wanted to bang him. So why would she get rid of Ghost him if she was the one who initiated the banging? Even now, he still talks about raising the dead.
Always messing around.
Man, this is stupid. What people believe in is up to them, but living people shouldn't have to suffer because of the dead.
Course.
The living are no more precious than the dead, no matter what. Not something a coward like you should say. Shut up. Leave me alone. But there's one thing this case taught me. I thought there was a god watching over us, but there isn't after all. Not in this academy. Yeah, you're right.
You're right.
Well, together we have to work. Well, that's why we have to work together, right? Face it together. Our ultimate talents are the best weapons we have.
To do his best.
And going to do his best to keep everyone safe. Going to want to protect everyone. But your talent is entomology. Yo, John Michael, thank you for the follow. I don't want Shuichi to use his ultimate talent anymore. I'm getting sick of class trials. Yeah, you're right. Your talent as an assassin is way more trouble than... What are you gonna use that, huh?
Okay.
I'll work hard until everyone trusts my ultimate talent. Huh?
That's right.
It may not be possible now, but I'll put in the effort so everyone can trust me. I won't run away anymore. I want to survive and escape this place. Maki. I see. I wonder how long that'll last. What if your true calling as a killer shows? Don't underestimate her. Maki rolls one of my sidekicks. I don't remember being your sidekick. Also, didn't I tell you to stop calling me Maki Roll? Oh, you guys are so close now. This must be the powerful bond of friendship. But I would have preferred it to happen sooner, especially not after losing 7 people. You're right. Only 9 people left now. Well, what do you know? That dumbass can do basic math. That's right, 7 pieces of shit have been flushed away, and only 9 remain. By that calculation, doesn't that make you one of the pieces? Just 9 of us? I feel like Kibo and Tsumugi are dying. If 2 people are gonna die, I feel like it's gonna be Kibo and Tsumugi. If anyone. They could mix it up and be one of like the bigger characters like Kaito or Mew. But definitely Kibo and Tsumugi getting involved if in the next one.
Well, you know.
Humans are like weeds, too numerous to count. 7 of us dead doesn't mean much in the end.
Shit.
That's totally what a heartless robot is thinking, right? Right?
How rude.
No, I'm not thinking that. Your blatant robophobia is simply inexcusable.
You know,
But hey, none of us gave up, right? Yeah, I know we're all gonna escape. I'm not gonna rely on God, spirits, or the dead.
I believe in you.
Just you guys. I believe in all of you.
Okay.
Kaito.
Well, of course.
You're right. Those of us who remain can start over.
Hey.
Hold up, Keyboy. Hold up. Keyboy needs to apologize to everyone for the whole student council thing. And there's only one kind of apology that I'm willing to accept.
How exciting.
Yank your head off and smash it into the ground with all of your strength. Got it? That's not a lot of strength.
No way.
I have never heard of such an intense form of apology. It seems like everything is settled for now, even though we're missing her. Himiko?
You alright?
Himiko, you okay? Anything Gonta can do to help? You can tell Gonta.
Hey.
I think we should let her have some space for now. That might be best for her.
Okay.
I remember how I felt.
Oh.
Yeah, Himiko's gonna enter next chapter without her hat. That's what's gonna happen. Gonta understand.
You're so dumb.
God, Himiko is such a liar. Huh?
Because I'm a liar.
Personally, I don't think lies are exactly a bad thing. Let's face it, you wouldn't have any free will if the world was just comprised with just the truth. But even then, I don't think it's good to lie to yourself, you know?
Right?
What are you saying? Think about Himiko's feelings a little bit. I only said this because I thought about it. Himiko has been lying to herself about her own feelings, so she's been holding back.
Hey!
Hey, what are you repressing? Why are you trying so hard to hold back? What? Hold back? What is happening? Is it going to be that she actually didn't give a fuck about Tenko and the fact that she died? Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed of it. So if you feel like crying when you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. I mean, just laughing makes you feel better. And venting your anger onto something can really cheer you up. Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger. Yeah, Kimiko. Oh my fucking god. Tenko, Angie. I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely without you two. But I gotta survive. I still can't go to where you are. Himiko, you're part of Small Squad. This is why Small Squad was invented. But Small Squad has fallen apart. Shit. But I'm lonely. I'm so lonely without the both of you. Himiko. Damn it. Himiko cried for a long time. She cried as if she was releasing all of the emotions she had bottled up inside. Before we knew it, as if lured by her doing so, we began crying. A nice group cry. The tears were shed. I can't even describe it. We were crying about what we had been through and what was to come. Sadness, hatred, frustration, discord, anger, love. Tears filled with emotion. But at the very least, they weren't tears of submission. They were tears to push us forward. Kokichi was actually fucking looking out for Himiko there. Actually. After a while, Himiko finally calmed down. However. Oh!
Is she hard to carry, Gonta?
Is she hard to carry? Yeah, fucking manhole cover was fucking larger.
No, she fine.
She's sleeping very peacefully.
She's all tuckered out after crying.
Robe, I have
Oops.
told you many times that I do not use oil as my fuel source.
But wow, that really surprised me. She passed out as soon as she stopped crying.
Yeah, you know, Gonta's going in the small squad a little bit.
But she looks so peaceful sleeping like that.
She probably felt better after letting it all out, don't you think?
Yeah, I hope so.
Listen, I like
Himiko
Gonta
to
now.
her room.
You know, Gonta had to earn my favor.
Make sure you focus real good on your back, you hear me? You'll need that focus if you want to feel her little mosquito bites poking ya! There's no way he'd do such a thing. Gonta is a gentleman after all.
Gonta is gentleman. While we were heading back to the dorms, I suddenly noticed Kaito had stopped in his tracks. He was dead. Kaito, what's wrong? Oh, nothing. I just wanted to get some night air. Don't worry about me. Go on ahead. Are you sure?
Well,
Anyway, don't do something like this again, okay? If you dislike scary things, then you should have said so earlier. I thought you were sick. You were worried about me? Yeah, worried about your stupidity. Bam! Maki's the roasted queen of roasting. Still haven't warmed up to me, huh?
But
Maybe not, but I feel like the walls we had up were coming down a little, you know? Perhaps those walls were her enemies. It seems like she doesn't want to wait anymore. Yeah, 'cause of me.
okay.
Yeah, maybe you sound like you're bragging. But you sound like you're bragging, Kaito. Huh. But like I said, I'm gonna get some air before I go back. You can go on ahead.
Okay.
Sure, got it. See you tomorrow.
Got
Don't die. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Actually, yeah, you know, you could die. I'm not the biggest fan of you. After our goodbyes, I returned to my dorm rooms. I didn't notice what was going on with Kaito. And I never would. Wait, is he sick? Do you have a disease?
Damn it.
Which is why he wants to go to the stars. This is the last thing he wants to fucking do because his life is so short.
I don't have time to be dying. I still haven't gone into space yet. Damn it. No way am I gonna die here.
Poison I was talking about.
No way.
Nah, I think this is just a sickness of his. Damn. We didn't get to revive anyone. We didn't even get to try. And there goes our numbers. What a confusing chapter. At the beginning. Hey, got his mask. Nice. Would I like to save? Yes. What a chapter. Into love with Elsie. I don't know. It's been 4 hours. I can't press B. If I press B, the chapter will start. But the game is saved. Oh, thank God. I thought I saved over my thing. How do you feel about chapter 3 compared to the others? Predictable deaths. Very very predictable deaths, which was probably my least favorite part about it. It was pretty creative. The one Kyo. The Kyo's scheme. I don't know. I don't think it was bad. I didn't like the predictability of the characters who died during it. And the motive kind of out of nowhere. You can't really predict the motive. Where it's like, oh, we got this is the motive for the killing. The Necronomicon. But then like at the end, it wasn't actually the Necronomicon. You know? I feel like I enjoyed it, but I feel like objectively it's a very flimsy chapter. but I enjoyed experiencing it and learning of it. Yeah, especially like Angie's death was RNG. Tenko's death was sort of planned. It's loose in a lot of places, you know. It's got a lot of holes in it. But I feel like I gotta press B if I want to get back to the main menu. I thought Tenko killed Angie because she didn't want her brainwashing Himiko. I think that's what they wanted you to think. I think that's the difference. I think they, like, there's obviously, like, a lot of, like, they want you to think that Tenko is about to, like, do something because, like, she has, like, the motive. She has, like, the very obvious motive. Then you thought Himiko killed Tenko because she knew. That would have been, like, a neat twist. But, yeah. Solving it was pretty fun. Like, learning how everything played out was pretty unique. Because I didn't predict anything. I didn't know anything about how this trial took place. It would have been better than Kyo killing them both. Wait, so why did Kyo deny killing Tenko? I mean Angie. Why did he deny killing Angie? Just to get away with it. It wasn't really like an alter ego sort of thing. He just decided, I'll give an inch, take a mile sort of thing. I just wish they went through what they set up. With what? What was set up? Reviving Rantaro? Rantaro still deserves to be revived. He still... Also, Kyo's plan kind of fails because he was like, I plan on killing one of you, then I would escape and then, like, kill all of you. But then that doesn't make sense because everyone would have died. Kind of weird. A flimsy chapter when you look at the details, but, like, how the murder was set up. How Tenko's murder was set up. Pretty good. Pretty creative. You know? It was entertaining to go through, but I feel like analyzing it's a very flimsy chapter with a lot of holes that kind of like don't make sense, and it's kind of like eh. But it was entertaining to go through. You know? Do we do a love key room chat? Do you want to see a love key room before we end? I wish there were 2 killers and Kyo continued alive being scary. Yeah, I thought that they were going to go that route as well. I thought that it was actually going to be a little like new and creative with like actually Kyo killed Tenko, but he didn't kill Angie. I thought that would have been a little creative to do so as well. That's where I thought that they were going. I'm shocked that they didn't. That's why I was so shocked when he just said, no, I didn't. I killed Tenko, but I didn't kill Angie. I was like, oh shit, they are doing it. Then they didn't. Okay, I gotta press B. Game, don't. It's gonna show me a scene for next thing. I had to press B because I can't get to the menu. No! Game! Stop. Get me out of here. No. No. How much is this gonna fucking spoil?
Hey there.
No! No. That sounded like Rantaro. And by that I mean it sounded like Johnny Young Bosch. So technically that could have been Hajime. Or it could have been... No, that was really it. Or it could have been Izuru. Okay, let's do a thing. Yeah. It could have been Hajime or Izuru. Let's do a love key scene. Let's see who we get. Oh my god, holding B is so fast. If I hold P, will I deny it? God damn, I'm speedrunning this game. Yes. Who do we get? Kyo? Huh? Come on, who is it? It's Kokichi! Oh god. Oh god. Every time I come here, I play the role of their ideal, like some shared fantasy. Kokichi's fantasy. I can only imagine how insane this will get.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, it's been a while since I landed into trouble like this.
Huh?
Trouble? Trapping me in a place like this? That's very like you, Mr. Detective. So I'm still a detective in his fantasy? Am I supposed to be chasing him? But I won't tell you where I hid the stolen gem. Torture won't work either, you know.
Wait!
I'm not going to torture you. What exactly do you think a detective does? You're planning on tying and roughing up my body, aren't you? That's why there's a bed, huh? No, you've got it all wrong.
Why?
But isn't that what happens to a phantom thief? You've never seen them come when they're caught?
Huh?
What? A phantom thief? Yeah, you know, if you're into some crazy kinks, even I won't be able to keep up.
That's not true.
I said you got it wrong. I'll fucking steal his heart. I'm about to steal his heart, actually. No, wait a minute. We shouldn't be arguing. I'm in Kokichi's fantasy. I should calm down and play along. Alright, so Kokichi is a phantom thief, is he? Kokichi's a phantom thief! Wait a second.
Hey.
He's the phantom thief. I'm not gonna do anything to you. Come here out. From here out, you're the cops' problems. If you're trying to rile me up to give yourself a chance to escape, no dice, Kokichi.
Did I get caught?
Oh, figured it out already. Geez, I was willing to let you do whatever you wanted to me, since I love you, Shuichi.
Wow.
But wow, you even researched my name. My identity is bare and naked, for your eyes only. Kokichi, did you just call me Shuichi?
Yeah.
Very well, looking up your name was a piece of cake. Yeah, well, your name was looking up a piece of cake. So I'm not a different person here. I'm me, and Kokichi is Kokichi? I know I'm supposed to be his ideal, but even when he tells me he loves me, I can't help but think he means the opposite. If you're not gonna do anything, then maybe I will. Before my mind had even had a chance to process it, Kokichi's grin was upon me. Hey. I stepped back reflexively. I had no idea what he was capable of. No need to be scared. What did you think I was gonna do to you?
Because...
I'm simply being cautious. We aren't exactly friends, Kokichi. Are we? The whole situation is too strange for me to get my bearings. Having this kind of conversation only makes it harder to know why I'm here. Geez, don't be so cold to me. You've been chasing after me for so long. The stealing part doesn't excite me as much as being pursued by you, you know.
Oh, man.
Don't you feel the same, Shuichi? You weren't bored playing with me, were you?
That's...
well, I wouldn't say. Well, I don't care what you think anyway. Because you just do as you please, don't you, Kokichi? Oh, are you mad because I toyed with you? Don't worry, I'm always thinking about you. You're always trying your best to catch me. I really have to give it my all to win. You seem to be rather enjoying this for a cornered criminal.
Yeah.
Because the game is not over
Shuichi.
yet. Hey, Shuichi, what would you do if I told you that I wanted you to catch me? Huh?
It's true.
There's a transmitter on my body, so my friends probably have this place surrounded already. Looks like you'll be the one getting all tied and roughed up, Shuichi. That's not possible, right? It couldn't be. I was taken off guard by Kokichi's words, but then I remembered our roles.
Wait.
Kokichi, your lies don't work on me. Aw, you're not shaken up.
At all. I thought you would be more excited. That's too bad. I really wanted your eyes to be on me.
I thought you didn't care about how I felt.
That was a lie. You know, since I'm a liar. But when I said I wanted you to catch me, that was definitely not a lie.
What do you mean?
It means you can do whatever you want to me. And that's the truth.
Wait, is he into kinks?
Come, play with me.
What is his kink?
Let's do a lot more together.
What is Kokichi's kink? Kokichi moved towards me. For every step he took, I took one back. My feet hit the bed.
Kokichi!
But Kokichi wasn't listening at all. He pushed me hard onto the bed.
Kokichi, wait!
Just kidding. Did I get ya?
What?
Kokichi didn't answer. He sprinted towards the exit.
Kokichi, stop.
Oh, he's playing with my heart. I tried to give chase, but my knees were weak, and I tumbled off the bed. We were mortal enemies in this fantasy, but still, Kokichi couldn't be leaving. I caught myself wishing he would stay before I smothered the thought.
That was pretty fun.
Wait,
See
he
ya,
toyed with my
Shuichi.
heart. So so it's like Batman and Catwoman, right? Like enemies, but they sort of like get it on, like fighting each other.
I'll think of a more exciting game for next time.
They sort of get off
Make
on,
sure you excite me too.
on sort of like toying with each other romantically. Or at least Kokichi likes doing it. Kokichi turned his back to me with a flourish, then placed his hand on the door, and then he makes his escape. So this is like Catwoman messing with Batman. I was Batman in this situation, and then he was Catwoman, where it's like he sort of seduced me, and then like right as I was in the palm of their hand, they bounce. They're out. They've already stolen the gem, and they're out. Damn. That was just a Persona 5 fantasy. Good to know that even Kokichi likes Persona 5, huh? Persona 5's a little too good, huh? Everyone loves it. The game of a generation. Okay. There it is. There's the love scene. We've got like 3 out of like 16. God. I don't think we bang in every fantasy. I don't think we've banged in every single fantasy. But alright, chat. You know what that means. That's it. That's gonna do it for today's stream. You saw some Strikers gameplay? I bought Strikers. Maybe I'll play it on stream whenever I get it. Whenever it comes in the mail. Whenever it gets delivered. But I don't know. But that does it for today's stream. I appreciate y'all chilling, hanging, watching the trial, all the follows, all the people chatting, all the lurkers, you know. I appreciate you all being cool, being awesome. I'll be back Wednesday. We can start chapter 4. I can't believe it. This feels like the end of chapter 4. I'll be real. I can't believe there's still like another chapter where people are going to have to probably die. But I appreciate you all. Hope you all have a good rest of your night, evening, whatever. And I'll see you then. Bye-bye.